And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Kyle Crick is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. One left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dominic Leone takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 55, Dominic Leone.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout.
The second baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy Primetime, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He pulls this one into right. Martinez is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Colin Moran. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this
Now
one.
batting,
You could say
left
these
fielder,
lineups have been anemic, but
Tyler.
I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
So striding forward now, Tyler O'Neill. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gregory.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. His prior history versus this arm. He's 4 for 14. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Edwin Encarnacion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10. Edwin Encarnacion.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a two-out single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Darling Marquez.
Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Felipe Vasquez enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
stepping in, Francisco Pena. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. No balls and 1 strike. A bouncer to the left side. 5-time. Gloves it. And there's out number 2. Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Ball 1. He comes into this one at 248. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. In for strike 2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Andrew Miller takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready now. Big Daddy prime time.
Big Daddy prime time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
In now, Josh Bell. That's a strike to throw down. And he is in there.
It's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Liner towards second. Leads high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. Lifted into center field. Bader is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. This is on the ground over to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fouled off. The set and the 2-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs. Adolis Garcia will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 28.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
Here's Gregory Polanco. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Albert Pujols will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Keone Kela is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. His past history with Keone Kela, not great. He's 1 for 8. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Carpenter.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson moves over. 1 out.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Harrison Bader, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. This one skied out toward right. Polanco has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jordan Hicks gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 49, Jordan Hicks. Now playing center.
Now in the box, Starling Marte comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now to the plate, Big Daddy Prime Time is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. In now, Keala towards second. Throw on the first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Francisco Pena. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by. Brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The second baseman.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when he left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
No balls and one strike. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And at long last, the winning run is across to score.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort, and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jordan Hicks gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jamison Taillon still on the mound to start this ninth inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And that's through for a hit.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
The third baseman.
Standing in, Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jamison Taillon earns win number 7 on the season. Luis Gohara pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Josh Bell may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Francisco.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taylor will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Washington.